But I want to ask y'all this. How many times do the Democrats have to save this country for y'all to get it? For the people who don't get it, how many times does the Democrats have to save America? When George Bush left office, Obama came in. We were in a recession. We were in a bad recession. Things were going down. When people was hopeless and helpless, the Twin Towers had fell down under him. We were at war. And Obama came in without the help of the other side because they decided that their number one goal and objective was to make sure he was a one-term president. If y'all don't believe me, go look up the clips. Their number one goal was to make sure, not to help the American people, their number one goal was to make sure that Obama was a one-term president. That was their number one agenda. They said it out loud. Mitch McConnell, John Boehner, at the time, freaking, what was the other guy named? The guy who ran with Mitt Romney for president. I can't think. It was Paul Ryan. All of them, what they did was they ran on, our number one agenda is to make sure that Obama fails. They said it. They said the number one agenda is to make sure Obama is a one-term president, not that the American people are straight. This is how Republicans play. This is how they play. Their playbook is, we're going to mess up everything, and we're going to blame everything on the Democrats. Then the Democrats always come in and fix everything. So Obama came in, he fixed the economy. He got us on a streak of job growth, on inflation was down, unemployment was down, and he got us on this great path for the economy to go back from a recession. He got us up out of a recession. And for y'all who young enough to not remember, and for y'all who don't know, Obama gave us a stimulus before Donald Trump did. Like, a lot of people like to talk about the stimulus money that Trump gave y'all, but Obama had already did that. He already gave y'all a stimulus. He gave you 2 of them. So I don't know why the black people and brown people decided that was an issue that was enough to vote this man in because he gave them a stimulus. To try to say that the Democrats don't help people, but the Republicans do because he gave y'all a stimulus. Obama gave y'all a stimulus. You know why he gave y'all a stimulus? He gave y'all a stimulus because the economy was crashing. Because George Bush took us to war, and 9/11 happened, and they hit the Twin Towers. And at the time, you didn't have all this internet fancy trading and stuff. The Twin Towers was where people used to go and trade stocks. And yes, it was signed by Nancy Pelosi, but I'm not happy with Nancy Pelosi right now. I'll tell you about that later. But yeah, and it said tracking device for free Obama phone, and also the shutdown. So are they talking about taking Obama like the internet and phone too? Because I didn't see that. If they are, that's even worse. But as I was saying, oh yeah, the Trump stimulus came from Joe Biden, really. Yeah, we already know that technically that wasn't his stimulus, but he got all the credit for it. And Nancy Pelosi, she did help get the stimulus, but I'm disappointed in Nancy Pelosi because of what she did to Joe Biden and the way that she that was real funny right now. The way that she helped get him kicked out of there, but then she disappeared. Where's Nancy Pelosi? I know she retired, right? But she came out of retirement to make sure Joe Biden got the F out of there. But why she ain't out here now talking about what's happening to the American people and what's happening to what this current administration is doing? Even though she's not in politics no more and she retired, she came and was the big voice to make Joe Biden step out of the race. But where's her voice at right now? Where is Nancy Pelosi at right now? Where's Elizabeth Warren? Where's all these loudmouth people? Where's the lady who wear the thing on her head? I can't think of her name. I'm sorry. But the other lady, I can't think of her name right now. The lady with the little Muslim lady, where's she at right now? Where are these Democrats that had a whole lot to say and had big mouths in the party and who was standing? Where is Joaquin Castro? Where is his brother? Where are these Castros at? The ones who came and had a whole lot to say about what Joe Biden wasn't doing right. And they was Democrats. How y'all gonna come out and talk about what he ain't doing right and how badly and how old he is and how he incoherent? But you got this man going around making things 10 times worse for everybody. Like, life is getting horrible. But all of those people, they don't got nothing to say now. I mean, yeah, they did try to offer Nancy Pelosi a husband, but she is retired. She was retired though, even when Joe Biden was running for re-election. She was retired when he was running for re-election. She was retired then, but she had a loud mouth. So I'm disappointed in Nancy Pelosi for that reason. She might have did some other things great before that, but the fact that she when she know how to come outside and say what she want to say, she'll say it. But I feel like with this administration, she's been pretty silent, and I would like for her to come back out and start speaking on this and telling us what's going on. Like fight this battle that Gavin Newsom and Jasmine Crockett and the other people that are out here fighting, because right now we're losing because, like I was saying earlier when I first started, the Republicans are always advertising. They come out with these big signs, these big charts, and they say it's the Democrats' fault, and people buy it. People believe it. People believe it because people don't watch the news. They don't pay attention. They think people like me are propagandists. They don't care about the truth. They see what they see, which is sound bites and little clips. And that's what they come out, and that's all they want to see. And they don't care about nothing else. And they get their information from social media, which is like, it's mixed feelings. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. If you see stuff now on social media and you don't know if it's true and you want to fact check it, all you gotta do is copy it, go into Gemini, if y'all got Gemini AI or ChatGPT or any kind of AI, and put it in there, and you can fact check it and see if it's real or not. I know it works in Gemini. I don't know if it works in other ones, but that's what you need to do. If you see something and it looked real or not real and you don't know, you're not sure, take it, put it in Gemini, and ask it, is it true? And it'll tell you. So I just want y'all to know that that's one tool that y'all do got, so y'all can fact check things. Because I'm always fact checking things when I see stuff. I try to be like, let me see if this true or false, because I don't like to spread false news, unlike a lot of these other people. And yes, me on the move. The young people are starting to come out. I do appreciate all the young faces in the Democrat Party and all the ones that are standing up for democracy. And I appreciate all of the young YouTubers, all of the young people on social media that's out here that's helping us fight this battle against this communism and its regime. But I think that the old heads still do have a voice, and they know how to say things. And I think they should still come out and say something about what's going on. The Democrats should be out right now, and they should be out. All of the Democrats, if you see this video, because I know I do appreciate some of the Democrats for Florida and some of these other groups, they follow me now. If y'all have any authority to talk to the Democratic leaders, they need to be on the news. Why do we let this man take up all of the news coverage? Get on the news, go outside, and talk about what's really going on, and the fact that they're trying to take away people benefits and stuff because what's going to happen is people who don't pay attention, which is a lot of people don't pay attention. What they're going to see and what they're going to hear is what the Republicans are seeing and saying. You know why? Because the Republicans are on every channel, and FDT, whenever he's healthy enough, he come out and he say things. But the thing is, whoever advertises the most, which is what they're doing, they're getting free advertising. Whoever outside advertising the most, that's who message is going to stick the strongest. So the Democrats need to learn. If the news networks don't want you, come to my channel. Come to the other people that's bigger than me. Go to these streamers, and the message should be right now. They trying to take y'all EBT. They're trying to take away y'all health care. Y'all about to be over here in a hospital with no help, because when they cut that Medicaid and Medicare funding, and when they cut that, a lot of people are going to die. And when I say it, they're going to actually literally die. They're going to roll over and die because they don't have the money to pay for this stuff. And the Republicans don't care. You think that they care? Because their message going to be, oh, look at what the Democrats did. Because they didn't want to sign the bill. This is why it happened. And the Democrats are so silent. The only ones that I see is Gavin Newsom and Jasmine Crockett, AOC, Bernie Sanders, and the rest of them, I don't know where they're at. If you're a Democrat governor, if you're a Democratic senator, if you're a Democratic representative, I need you to come outside, and I need you to start talking about this stuff. Because what's going to happen is that everybody going to get screwed. And this the dude abides. Yeah, what do you abide by, if you don't mind me asking? But your liberal ignorance is what's showing is what he said. Let me ask you a question, since you want to talk about my ignorance, right? You tell me who fault it is. I would like to know from you. The dude that abides is in my chat saying that I'm ignorant. I would like to know what his take is on this. Who fault is it? I want to know who fault it is right now. If you got something to say, let's hear it. If you got a better explanation, then let's hear it. That's where I'm at. I don't argue with people who don't know what they're talking about, but I would like to know if he got something to say. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let me know it. That's where I'm at. However, as I was saying, what's going to happen is because people like that guy, they don't pay enough attention. They only going to see the sound bites on Fox News because when you go into like a lot of public places, for some odd reason, they always got Fox News on the TV. And y'all know Fox News has another name. It's called Fixed News. You know, it's not, you can't trust it. And what's going to happen is it's going to be showing on some kind of airport, hospital, lobby, somewhere. And that all they're going to see is whatever they see. And that's what they're going to believe.